We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from the Steel City. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
He'll set up to throw. Flush to his left. He's going to tuck it and go.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
From the 23, here's second down and 9.
Let's go. 79.
He'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. Third down coming up.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Here we go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Picked off by Kobe Durant. And the Falcons are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Another run here for Robinson. We'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
A gain of 10 yards.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
On first and 10, it's Penix. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and
They'll work now on second and 4.
10-yard line.
Here we go. Bring the crouch.
They run over center with Robinson. And the Falcons are going to be set up first and goal. Good running takes him down to about the 4.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Ready? 19,
Robinson will score. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10. As they're on the 26-yard line.
The Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Let's go.
Once again, it's Chubb. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Travis Jones there to bring him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
70 Lions. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
They'll run with the rookie drafted in the 3rd round. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. Tyler Scott deep to return this one. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
48-yard line.
Okay, break. Here we go, set.
On 1st down, it's Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the ground. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Let's go now.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down at the 15.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
Panther 60. Panther, go.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. Second down, and 3. From the gun, here is Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And You get paid to make the difficult catches, and I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
To the goal line and in. Greg Dulcich, touchdown Falcons. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. On comes Blake Krupe for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Falcons will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
19, tight, Bobcat, 80. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. Calvin Austin. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Cowboy, 19, Tiger, 19.
They'll look to throw. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 32 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
We are through one. 14-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
70. Hawk, 70.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now sets up a screen for Chubb. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Chubb. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
60 Vice, go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Boswell now following the touchdown. back out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
29-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. That's over the middle. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. It's second down.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped.
They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever, because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here, where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast, and the ball falls incomplete. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's taken in by Chubb. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Hayden Ellis in on that stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a second and 7. He'll drop to throw. He'll complete this one. It's Deebo Samuel. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Down to the 35-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 35, here's second and 9. On the ground, it's Chubb. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field, and had long extended drives. It is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. From the gun, it's Penix. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Creek London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll throw. It's Penix. And that is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line.
2nd down, they need 7. Back to throw. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Chubb. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6. Mark it at the 31.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw for me, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. That's a Steeler 1st down. Run out of the gun. Here's Chubb. It'll be a short pickup down to the 22. Caden Ellis in on that stop. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They're setting up the screen. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Exiting the pocket right, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. Throwing now from the gun. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
Let's go now.
Throwing here on third and goal. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And the best offense on third downs, Mike, is to be really good on first and second down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
Oswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are back within 4 at 14-10.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
Scott now on the return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Scott now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
70 Lions. Let's go.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On second down, here's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
It's third and 4. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Here's a second down and 7 from the 37. Throwing is Penix. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
And I think it's really been to all of our surprise. We haven't really had to say his name very much so far, and I think you can give the defense all the credit for that. There's his first catch of the game, and it comes here in the third quarter.
Again, and here comes Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now Penix to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And they'll hold them to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and
8. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for, and take.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
We'll go play action now with Penix. He'll work there defensively. Knocked it away, and the pass falls incomplete. Jalen Ramsey, he is tough to throw on. There to bat that one away.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Like, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 33 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now Robinson. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
13 more yards. That's another Falcons first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. And looked like he might have had a lane, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go. I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
Now from a yard farther back, it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
4th down and goal.
Groupie's kick is good. And the Falcons will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Up the middle they go. And he took his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on, the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
Right back to him on first down. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now this time they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend that lead.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes, and I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way. Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
On third down, Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to try it here again. That's caught! And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. And even 50 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18, hand to 60, hand to 60.
Hill looks to throw. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll try to run.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll try to set up the screen here. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Big play coming up. This is third down.
70 Lions.
He'll drop to throw. Got his man at the 6. And the Steelers are going to be looking at first and goal. They move it down to the 4.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with. So,
and he'll take it on in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown Steelers. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
That ties the game at 17. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Scott now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And the lefty Penix on first down. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. And here's Bijan. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Another run here for Robinson.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Here's second down.
At the Steelers' 35-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Robinson.
The ability to read and then react on this run. That was the key to this play here, Mike, for the linebacker. He's the run-through player, but when you hit it as fast as he does, the offensive lineman had no chance of getting off their combination blocks to account for you. You get through with speed in the backfield, and you take him down for a loss.
Now, on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Penix. For the left side, he gets that to Mooney. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
A gain of 15 yards.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now, 1st and goal. Here's Robinson, and he is going the wrong way. Tackles back at the 7. Now, Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. The stoppage comes just over a minute to play in this one.
7-yard line.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. And this a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Austin now to return this. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Here is first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
6 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. They'll run up and clock it a little over 30 seconds, all that is left. They'll come up now for second down.
Set. Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
79 Broncos. Cougar 19.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And the Falcons are right back in this one.
Let's go.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They took this one down to the wire. Late field goal does the trick. Walk away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Grego. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.